Hello friends, I'm not gonna have a long intro. I was just rummaging through my old journals. I have some of them here and I have some in storage, but the ones that I have here I was going through earlier today and I thought, why don't I show you guys some of my favorite spreads from my old journals. I have here journal from 2017, I have one from 2018 to 2019. I think this is 2021, I don't know where the one went. There's 2020, 2022. So yeah, why don't we start? So let's start with this one from 2018 to 2019. Based on the cover, I'm guessing this is a weekly spread. Let's start. I don't know which one that is the first one. This is definitely one of my favorite spreads because it's so simple. I didn't use a lot of sticker. Well, I didn't use any sticker at all. Just some illustrations made with, I don't have it anymore, but definitely made with a pentel brush marker, which is my favorite. This reminds me that I really should get one in this brown color because I always just have it in ochre, which is this one here. Yeah, this is definitely a really nice page that I've done in, I'm guessing 2019. And there's this one. Your girl definitely got Uniqlo catalog for this one. I like this one as well. Ever since 2019, I like working with a specific color palette, which is what I have here. I usually like browns and yellows and greens. So you can see that here. I like this one as well. Another very simple page, very text heavy, except for these parts. It says here, things I'm grateful for, and it doesn't have anything on it. I don't know why. But yeah, I like this page. I like this page as well. Again with the browns and the greens. I like the combination. I know for sure that I'm using a Sarasa pen here, and again with the Pentel Touch brush marker here. Hubby comes home today. What I like about reviewing, or not reviewing, but looking back at my old journals is reading about things that happened in the past. Like for example here it says hubby comes home today after 3 weeks. Kevin is finally home. Let's see. Based on what Kevin brought home, I know for sure that this was the 3 weeks that he spent on a mission trip in Kenya. And it's just nice reading about that. It says here, I'm feeling a little homesick. I don't feel homesick anymore, and sometimes I even forget that Philippines is home. But I get homesick at times like this when I can measure distance by the weight of moments I miss. Aww. And that's because my cousin Ella, who is my best friend as well, got married and I couldn't go home to the Philippines. And it's nice. It's just nice looking back at things like this. I like this page. And finally for this journal, I have this one. So that one, this one is in November and this one is in February. Oh, so that one is in 2018 and this one right here is 2019. I turned 29. This one I used ink and nib. This is all in calligraphy, which I barely do anymore. But it's nice to see on old journals like this one. I like this page as well. Obviously, I marked it. So that's that. Next, let's look at 2021. This one right here, I'm probably not a big fan of because there are 2 favorite spreads marked here. Let's see. So this one isn't really like a journal page. This is just me doing a calligraphy of my favorite prayer, but I like how this looks. This is a silicone stamp that we produce. It is of Our Lady of Guadalupe, and this is Memorare, which is a prayer to the Virgin Mary. I like this page because it's so simple and it's so classy. It looks so classy. This is another one of our products, which is the Immaculate Heart Wax Seal. I actually have never used wax seal on my journals before, except for this one, and it looks great. I don't know why I don't do it more often. And then there's this page as well. It doesn't look like it's done. I don't even know why this is one of my favorites. I guess it's just a memory of it. We just moved to Calgary from Ontario, and we are settling in. It says here, and crying everywhere. I was so homesick. I miss my brothers and their families who we left behind in Milton. And it's just a memory in a notebook. And yeah, I like reading back at things like this. So these are the 2 favorite spreads from 2021. I definitely should do something about that missing one. Now let's do this 2017 one. Can I just say I love this cover design that I have here. I have some other old journals that doesn't have design on the front, and I really should start doing it more because I like how it looks when it's decorated in the front, like this one as well. It's also a good one. 2017, which is probably this is probably my first weekly agenda, because prior to 2017 I wasn't using Traveler's Notebook for my weekly agenda. So let's see, what do I have here? Oh, it's for this one. So this is my very first weekly spread, which I was super proud of, but you can tell how long ago this was because of how bad my calligraphy is. But yes, this is also a very good memory for me because we went to New York. Kevin and I went to visit his family in New York, and we got these rubber stamps from, I think, Cavallini, and they're beautiful. I still have them with me somewhere here. And I was finally able to use some of the washi tapes that Kevin got me that are New York themed. So I remember first posting about this journal spread on my Instagram and having it reposted by the Daily Writing, which at the time I followed a lot. I haven't actually checked out their Instagram in a while, so I don't know if they're still active. But yeah, it was reposted by the Daily Writing, and I was so proud of myself. I still love this page. I really do. This is still 2017. Still 2017, January to February. Kevin just turned 29 here. I think if I remember correctly, these floral designs were from a kind of like a brochure for perfumes, and it just worked out so well on this page. I think it worked out so well that I used it again for Valentine's Day. But this isn't really marked a favorite because I don't really like this page as much as I like this one. I like the combination of the flowers and the big sticker numbers. I like it. Still do. I like it. Another favorite spread. Again, for this spread, I only used calligraphy pen. You can definitely tell that I'm getting better with my calligraphy compared to the very first one. Like, look at that compared to this one. There used to be a drawing that was here that was on a vellum paper that I removed and used for something else. But I also like how this page turned out. It's very like vintage looking. I think Kevin and I had our prenup photo shoot around this time. Again, for this page, I exclusively used calligraphy pen and ink. Probably not a very good ink because I can feel it. It's like very dusty. Oh, it looks so bad. But yeah, I just started my Instagram for journaling and all that art stuff, and the name was Paper Bellied. Don't ask me why that was the old name because I can't even remember why. And finally, I have this page from, what year was this? 2017. This is probably when I first discovered Sarasa pens and the Pentel Touch brush markers because I used them here a lot. All of these are made with Sarasa pens and the Pentel brush marker. The reason why I know this because it says here paper plus cloth pop up. Paper plus cloth with Ali, which is probably my very first time coming to Paper plus Cloth, which is a local stationery store in Toronto, and that's where I got these pens. I really like this page. I like the combination of hand letterings. It looks so fun. Probably not that easy to understand what's happening on these days, but I like it. There's something so interesting about looking at old journals and seeing how playful I once was. This was again in 2017, which is 6 years ago, so I definitely should try out more letterings like this one here. This one is from 2022. Again, I only have 2 favorites from 2022. Let's see. Yes, this is a really nice page for me because it looks so structured and clean compared to my other journal spreads. I like this so much. I think I have this on YouTube. No, I definitely have this on YouTube. I'm gonna try and link it somewhere up here if you want to watch how I did this page. It's amazing because this is in 2022. But if you remember in 2017, the last favorite spread that I have here was using the same sticker. That's how long washi tapes last, from 2017 to 2022. Yes, as I was saying, I really like this page. And then I really like this page. I still do. I think this is one of my favorites because I know it doesn't seem very colorful, but for me this is more than my usual colors, and I think it's so much fun. Like looking at all the dotted stickers that I use as bullets, it looks so fun. It's also the memory again attached with this journal spread. This was a date that Kevin and I had last year during the time when he was undergoing radiation, and we were celebrating our 4th wedding anniversary. I still really like this page. I like the random like washi tape stickers here. I like that I used ephemera from A Day Out. I like it. This is definitely one of my favorite spreads, and it is also one of my most favorite YouTube videos wherein I was journaling about A Day Out. I will link that up here. If I didn't link the previous video, it's because I wanted to link this one more, because as much as I really like not that page this page here, I just love this more. I know it seems so simple, but it was so much fun for me to do, and it's so much fun for me to look at now again. I love it. That's it for 2022. I think this is a monthly journal. I like this. It's very like minimalistic. I like the numbers. Those numbers stickers I got from the dollar store. I'm still looking for some of them now. I can't find them anymore. This is the one, the same kind of one that's missing here. Love these stickers. Don't really like the way I was doing the calligraphy here, but I think I'm being too critical with myself, because at this time I was already doing calligraphy work. It says here welcome sign, seating chart, thank you tags, place cards. So I obviously was already doing calligraphy stuff. And then there's this page which looks so much fun. Again, I was trying some letterings here, which I don't do a lot anymore, which I should love. Finally, from 2020, another 2 favorite spreads. Start. This one I think is one of my thicker ones. Okay, I remember this. This was when I turned 30. Not really normally big on birthdays, but I was big on turning 30 for some reason. So I think more than the way that the spread was done, I like this because of the memory attached to it. So this is a continuation of that birthday. I may or may not have this on YouTube as well, but I wasn't very active on YouTube at that time. But this is a pretty normal, regular, not even that special looking journal spread, but I think I didn't use a lot of bought ephemera for this one. This is just a photo of myself. This one is torn from a calendar, from a magazine. This one is from a fortune cookie from the magazine as well, and just some drawing of flowers that I did. I don't know why I like this page. Looking at it now though, I really like the bird. I'm not sure if this is a swallow, but I really like how it looks on that tag there. But other than that, this looks pretty much like how most of my old journal pages are. But yes, that is it for today's video. I hope that you enjoyed it. I hope that you took inspiration from my old spreads. I know that I did. I was kind of reminded of the things that I used to do before in my old journals and how I like them, and now I'm thinking about how I can incorporate them in my new journal spreads. Thank you again for watching this video. See you again next week.